So in terms of driving the efficiency, right, I think it will be on we'll tap on what we have at the moment. Of course, the basics have to be right, and there's always improvements to be done in the current process. So for instance, we are looking a lot at harmonization over in Kuala Lumpur. Over there, they are already working on a lot of the country's operations. So, but we still have one or two countries which are being transferred over there. So I guess for now, this year's priority as well as next year, we are already looking to see how best to bring in the countries which will be brought over to Kuala Lumpur and how to just enhance the entire process.
Where in harmonization specifically are you looking at? Give us an example.
Okay, for instance, right, like for the countries which we are still right now not being harmonized yet, the FX
You're talking about the process or
the process,
practice?
Yeah,
okay.
the practice-wise. Yeah. So in terms of the foreign exchange deals, like it is still being keyed in on the local level. But once it is being harmonized to the center in Kuala Lumpur, so be it regardless of any countries like Indonesia, India, for instance, or Vietnam, etc., everything will be done out of the Kuala Lumpur office.
And where are you in this journey?
In terms of this journey-wise, for the countries that are already currently over there, it is more or less 100% harmonized. But the next ones in the pipeline we have, it's the other few countries which are still in process of being brought over.
Do you normally start with the easiest or do you start with the hardest countries, economies?
Okay, I think that is a hard question because for now we have, to be frank, we have maybe 2 or 3 countries left in the pipeline, and one of them is a hard country because it is very big in terms of operations-wise, but the other one is relatively small. So I would say it is a mixture of we feel what brings the most benefit or the most value first, and we think that it is easier to implement in terms of the regulatory or the legislation process.
And so far, so good, in your opinion, or it could be better?
I think so far, so good in terms of building up a strong team over in KL. I believe we have done a good job, and this has been shared many times across with other delivery centers across the Danone footprint. So we do have one in Barcelona as well. So we do have many frequent talks with them to see how best to share the best practices in terms of the implementation-wise, as well as for TMS. I believe you all will have the treasury management system. For some of y'all, it could be Quantum, it could be Kariba, etc. So for us, we do have one TMS, but the level of usage across the different countries is very different. So we are trying to bring that up to level in terms of the knowledge transfer and the knowledge sharing as well.